Hello, this is Anthony, and this is how to set the date and time setting on the OP900. So I was specifically showing the 900 because 901, 902 you can, but there's no way to actually output it to a screen, to a computer, or to a printer. So 900 is more important because these printers actually show the date and time. So what you have to do to get into the menu is hold down the hold and print button for 2 seconds. On hold and print, and you should see C01. So you see little arrows underneath. That's how you can move left, right, up, and down. So we're going to move left to 10th place lit up, and now press 0. Now it says C11, and you can move right by pressing count, and make that to C16. This is in the manual, doesn't describe it, but C16, we're going to set the date. So C16, press print. So the format of the date, it's in year, the first two, then the month, and then the day. So move left, right, it's the year 22, time filming, January, and you can go up and down, right? So today is the 19th, so the year, month, day. Now C17, now press print. This is the time. So this is in 24-hour time. So this says 12, 33, and 30 seconds. So the hours, minutes, seconds. So to realize the 24-hour time. So right now, in the time of filming, it's 10 and it's 22. Let's say 23 and then put 0 seconds. So it's 10:23 in the morning. But if this was 1 p.m., you put 13:23. For 1:23 p.m. So press print, and that's set. So a couple other things to show. Just it might help you, might not use them, but it's later in the section, the manual. So when it actually prints on the screen, you could have different formats. So C30. So C30 is set to 1 currently. 1 is for, it's going to output on the ticket or on the computer as in month, day, year. So that's what I want it to be, but let's say you want it to be in the day and then the month and then the year. That would be C32. Or if you want the year first and then the month and day, that's C30 and 3. And C30 is year, month, day, but I want to keep it as month first and then the day and then the year. So press print, and then when you keep going down, you'll see there's a print carriage return. So that's C42. So it's specific for a printer. Right now it's 1. So there's 1 space between each printout. So that's fine for me. You can increase if you want between each printout. C43. So where on the data prints on the paper, so you could 0 will be all the way to the left and 9 will be all the way to the right, so you can move it over more if you want. So if you don't like it being all, you want to center it. And then C44. So let's say you want to print a ticket out, and let's say you're using your T412. Right now C441, it will print the date. But let's say you don't want the date, you can make that to 0. I do want date, so I keep it as 1. And C45 is for time. So if I don't want to display the time, I can make that to 0. So in this example, you say you don't want the date and you don't want the time, you just want the weight only on a ticket or on your computer, then you just change these two, so C44 to 0 and C45 0. If you want the date but not the time, then you can just change that. So I want to keep both my date and time, so I make that both to 1. And to get out of the menu and save, you can press Accum. Now I'm back to normal weighing mode. So back here, and I connected it to my T412, OP412 printer. So hold down the hold and print again, and we're going to go to C18. I want to make sure that C18 is set to 2, so it was at 0 before. C19 is to 3, and this is for this printer. If you had the L1 printer, then C18 I think is 6, but anyways, I'm here, C20, press Accum. So now I'm going to hold down the print button And you'll see the ticket here. It prints the month, day, year, and then it shows the time and the weight, which I currently have no weight on there. But if you didn't want to see the date, you can remove that, and if you want to see the time, you can remove that as well. If you just want to see just the weight. So that's how you set date and time on the OP900.